Ladies and gentlemen, now for the official introduction, the fighter fighting out of the blue corner, weighed in at 61.5. He's 16, stands 5'8". He fights out of Mark Diacchese HD Performance Center and hails from Doncaster, Rami, Hameed. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, weighed in at 60.8. He's 17, stands 6'3". He fights out of Hard Work MMA and hails from Grimsby, Ethan Taylor. Your referee, Mr. Stephen Joe.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, cage door set to close on our third contest of the afternoon. This is an amateur B-class bantamweight bout, meaning no headshots to a grounded opponent. Ethan Taylor from Hard Work MMA fighting out of the blue corner, the black shorts, white trim, and Rami Howard from Mark Diacchese's HD Performance Center in the gray. And he just tried the shot from last week. And I think he's been caught. I think that looks, it doesn't look comfortable.
Oh, it's interesting. Yeah, I think he might have just got out of that.
Yeah,
but that was very close.
Stepped over. He wants to get that head out now.
Yeah,
but he's happy just kind of trying to suck out the hips first.
Yeah.
Steps over into the half guard. He certainly wants to get the back of Taylor away from the cage. Taylor, a rangy fighter for bantamweight. Good Lord.
Yeah, I think that probably helped with the sprawl, being so used to the range.
I mean, being relentless at the moment is Hameed.
Controlling that hand and the hip, pressuring in, now down to the body lock.
And now if he can dig, can he dig that underhook? Can Taylor? Yeah.
He's looking to trip the leg.
Yeah, I mean,
knees.
You can hear the coach of, but you can hear Liam over there in the corner just screaming, yelling every time he does. Hameed tries to.
Yeah,
oh, he's onto the hips.
Yeah, Ethan doing a good job of scrambling around and staying up. But as I say that, Rami just managed to take him down.
But again, Taylor still gets his back to the cage.
Yeah, Rami needs to get his head slightly higher and elevate the legs to keep him down, I'd say. Oh, but yeah, as I say that, he's literally just hooked the legs.
And then chipping away to the body. And, you know, short 2-minute round.
Yeah, great turnaround there from the DAS to being on top and landing some shots.
Yeah, at the beginning of the fight with the sprawl, he looked like he'd been locked into the DARS, but worked his way out and then ended up in top position for most of the fight.
Yeah, it's interesting that. I think Ethan probably preparing for the takedown, knowing Rami comes from a good wrestling gym.
Well, again, yeah, and you look at the physiques on both of these young fighters. Rami Hameed a little bit shorter and stockier for the bantamweight, and then you've got the very rangy Ethan Taylor over there.
Yeah, it's an interesting fight. I'm guessing Ethan's probably more of a striker, just by the range of him.
Yep, and of course, B-class means he can't strike to the head when his opponent's on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. And Rami at the minute looking a bit more of a wrestler. Be interesting to see what they show next.
Well, cage door set to close. Second 2-minute round here. Again, Ethan Taylor fighting out of the blue corner, the black hard work shorts, and Rami Hameed in the gray Erics with white trim. Oh, he changed levels lovely there. I mean, he was quick as a hiccup on that takedown.
Yeah, it's a very fast shot, that.
Well, no prizes for guessing what I'd quite like to see here.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, just the knee to the body, please, but oh, well, that's fine.
It's such an effective tool as well, especially from this position when the hands are controlling and locked. Just makes no sense not to use it, especially if you're not able to get the takedown.
Yeah.
Like right now, it would be a great opportunity. Off balance and then take him down.
Oh, lovely. Captures the leg and brings him down. Sits right heavy in the half guard here.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of managing the bridge off from the cage as well.
Yeah, staying really sticky chest to chest, heavy pressure. But again, Taylor doing everything he can to get his back up against that cage.
The guard's unlocked there. He could step over into the mount. Ethan needs to be careful of that, but he's using the butterfly hook pretty well. Just tracking the guard.
Well, you know, to sit down on half guard was good enough for Randy Couture, so it's going to be good enough for these.
Yeah, again, he's just smothering his opponent. Great head position, chipping away at the body.
Doesn't want to let that other leg. Again, with that rangy opponent, you just imagine that from the bottom, Taylor might have some pretty mean triangles. And
yeah, absolutely, yeah. Interesting, Rami's triangle in his legs there, or was triangle in his legs there, over one leg.
Yeah, just control it. It's like locking down the half guard, isn't it? It's okay, not going anywhere. I mean, I'd like to see him chip away at the body just a little bit more like this, but there's no doubt who's taking this round.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice that coach there is letting the judges know that's got to be a 10-8. That's got to be. I'm not sure enough damage was done for a 10-8.
Maybe if we could have headshots, maybe.
Maybe.
Bit longer to work, maybe, potentially. Who knows?
Well, both fighters, again, the sickening thing is they both look fairly fresh. Perhaps Ethan Taylor wearing the pace of the 2 rounds a little bit harder, but he's been fighting from the bottom, and that's never a lot of fun.
Yeah, especially because you've got to think every single time someone's on top of you, you're burning twice as many calories because the other guy is effectively pinning you, and you've got to bench that off, you've got to push that off. It's a lot more tiring.
Well, seconds will be cleared. Third and final round to separate these 2 young prospects. Again, Ethan Taylor, the blue corner, the black shorts, white trim, the hard work MMA prospect, and Rami Hameed, Mark Diakiese's HD Performance Center in the gray. Eric's shorts and touch gloves. We'll see if Ethan Taylor can do something a little bit different this round. Maybe work behind a little bit of that length a little bit.
Yeah, as you see there, he's landing the teep quite nicely. Yeah,
nice.
Great takedown again. Really likes that trip from the leg.
Yeah, and then again is happy to lock up that half guard. Just make sure he's controlling. Can Taylor dig that right on? No, head's going to pop out
just
now.
Slip. And he's got a good head position again.
Again, just
driving into defense. That is horrible as well.
Does want to turn those hips, pull those hips away, so that Taylor ends up prone on that canvas. Taylor, though, just refuses to accept the takedown.
Yeah, still working to get over. It's what we love to see. Again,
He's
at this level,
trying to free that right leg, but chipping away at the body is Hameed. And that's what you want to see. Again, if nothing's there, chip away at the body.
I'm sure he could land a knee there as well with his left knee.
Wow.
Little cheeky knee.
It's not my birthday yet.
But yeah, especially at this level, it's nice to see, again, both guys really want it. They've not really got much to fight other than to win.
Yeah, it's like no quit at all in Ethan Taylor. And it's gotta be tough when you've got an opponent that's just willing to stick to you like glue.
Yeah, especially in the 2-minute rounds, because even if you do get back up, say you get back up with 30 seconds left, you've got a lot of time to make up.
I mean, trying so hard.
Yeah, no quit at all.
That's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. A very, very heavy wrestling game plan from the HD prospect. And to be fair, go back 14 or 15 years, and that's what Mark brought to the table. So he's passing it on to his young fighters, which is lovely.
Yeah, again, you notice in a lot of the younger fighters are just following the work ethic of their idols, the coaches at the gym. Not necessarily the famous people you see in the UFC, even though Mark was in the UFC.
Yep.
But yeah, they're seeing the people at the gym, and they're following those guys because they can train with them and see what they're doing.
Yeah, it was definitely the striker versus the grappler, I think, and again in B-class rules, plays to the grappler's hand. With no further ado, let's turn it over to Mr. Sefcon, and he will make the result official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. 30-27, 30-27, and 30-27. All 3 judges score this in favor of your winner, Rami Hameed. Please show your appreciation for Ethan Taylor.